Okay, we're going to continue on with bearings, and this is something that's really handy to know when you're trying to close out a set of field notes that don't want to cooperate. And that is that bearings can go either way. They can go north or they can go south, but if they go in a north and to the east direction, the same bearing angle is true whether it goes north 45 east or south 45 degrees west. Let me demonstrate this. We've got an odd-shaped traverse, but one that nonetheless works. We've got north 45 degrees for this much, south 45 degrees east, then north 30 degrees east. Remember, our bearing intersections happen like that. And then we got here north 30 degrees east, and that's sort of an exaggeration. So south 35 degrees east. Then we change direction and go south 40 degrees west. And then north 40 degrees west. That's coming from there. And then south 60 degrees west. And then north 0 degrees east. Now, if we were to take that traverse and instead of going around like that, we started in the other direction, we'd be going south 0 degrees, east or west, doesn't matter. And then north 60 degrees east. Then south 40 degrees east. Then on this bearing, instead of going south 40 degrees west, we're going north 40 degrees east, and then north 35 degrees west, and then south 30 degrees west, then north 45 degrees west, and then to conclude, back to our point at the beginning, we're going south 45 degrees west. So like I said, a bearing line works no matter which direction it's going. And on occasion, you're going to run into a set of field notes for some odd section of property that's been worked on a bunch. And you're going to go along, and what should be south 45 east is going to read in the field notes. It should be, you know in your heart, it should be going southeast, and instead it reads northwest. That's because someone somewhere along the line was working on that survey and forgot to reverse the direction of his bearing. He had done some calculations and actually inserted it the wrong way. And according to the laws of the state of Texas, if it takes you switching the direction of the bearing on that line to make the survey work, that's what you do. But don't try that at home. Don't try that when you're just a crew chief. You got to wait till you're an RPLS to do that. So anyway, that's this lesson on bearings, that they can go in either direction, north or south. But if they're going north or south, they bear to the east or the west. The bearing comes from north or south.